Well folks, a very good afternoon, and to be honest it is pretty much late afternoon, but thanks for joining me on another video. The time's just gone 4 o'clock. I know, right? It's been one hell of a morning. I feel absolutely knackered, I feel drained as well, and the reason for that is because I've been out with this man this morning helping him again with his van. That said, we all had a conflab back there and we've decided that we're all going to head out for a camp. We're going to go to one of our little secret spots up in Shropshire. Just before I leave you with a bit of B-roll, keep your eyes peeled, it's going to be a chance to win one of these. It is the new dual light source Arkfeld UV light, actually from Olight. So whilst I wait for these chimps to arrive, I'm just going to do my Wordle for the day. I know, sad, right? Anyway, let's go for an adventure and have a nice park up and an enjoyable camp. Finally, we've made it what seems like an eternity driving. The reason for that is because just down here where it's got road ahead closed, all down there was all... It says it's closed, but you can actually squeeze through. So luckily the van managed to squeeze through. All it was, they were doing some gas work or water work or something. I didn't really pay any interest for it. This spot we are back at once again, and for those of you that have been on the channel for quite a while, you will know how much me and Gord absolutely love this spot. Let's be honest, what's not to like? So there you go, hopefully that gives you some sort of perspective on whereabouts we are based in relation into the Shropshire Hills. You've just seen all the Longmynd, you've just seen all the Lawley, Caradoc. It is just one hell of a beautiful place to be. But we're still waiting for Brendan. Brendan, if you're watching this, you are absolutely shit with timekeeping. I've never known anyone like it. But that aside, once he arrives, which will probably be friggin' 8 o'clock tonight, it's time for a walk. I know we were supposed to be going for a walk, we still are, but just before that, I mentioned earlier that you might be able to win yourself one of these little UV/torches from Olight. I have actually been using it for quite a while, and what we'll do later is we'll actually have a good look at actually the brightness of it, but the UV side of things, it is... We'll have some fun with that later. So you've got your switch gear here on the side. You can switch between light and UV light. I will wait till later on though, just to give you guys a proper look at how bright it is. You can be the judge for yourself. And as I always say to you, I will always give you an honest review. They have given me another one to give away to you guys. All you got to do to be in with a chance of winning that light, leave in the comments, #embrace it, which will be on screen just here now. The weapon has arrived. Right folks, I can actually say we're actually out now walking. So it's about 20 to 6 now, so I don't know what the route is. Steve knows this area apparently quite well, better than me I think. So Steve's going to take us for a bimble up here. I think it's only going to be about 3 miles we're doing, but apparently there's going to be some lovely views over Shropshire that you guys are going to be able to see as well. And for those of you that have been long standing to the channel, you will know I'm a big advocate for the Shropshire Hills. So hopefully this might give you some encouragement to come down here and come and camp, maybe hike, or do whatever you need to do. Without further ado, let's crack on. And this spot where we park up, if you follow one of my other videos, which I'll leave a link to just up here, you'll see a time where me and Gord actually walked from Titston Clee over to Brownclea Hill, and then we camped just on one of the ridges over here. It was a brutal walk in some horrendous weather, but if you want a good laugh, I'll leave a link just up here for you guys to go and have a look at.
Oh wow, look at this all cute. Lovely little view through here, look. It's just a little...
There we go folks, another joyous moment of the Shropshire Hills. Right in front of you, you got the Lawley. I mean, look at it. You can always tell the Lawley because it's got like the dragon's back coming up the south side. Here we go folks. Welcome to Shropshire.
He was a patient.
Isn't it just ace? It's 20 to 7 now, you know. And obviously the nights are getting lighter as well, but what a friggin' amazing spot this is. I know we're not high up, but still the views open up. And then we just come into this farmer's field here where I think the views open up even more, just down into the valley. Hello.
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 Let's get that in your snout. Oh, yeah. Finally, folks, we have made it back. So I think it's time for me now to crack a beer. It's time. It's time. See what's on the menu. Milk, Beck's Blue. Let's have a boondoggle. Oh, you're a good lad, didn't you? Say hello to everyone, mate. They love you.
All right, Bellends.
He's arrived finally.
Did you see the little dog gate?
Oh yeah. So for those of you who don't know, he's just bought a dog gate.
Saw it. It's on Dragon's Den, and I've been looking for a solution to this for years.
Who was the entrepreneur?
I can't remember, but obviously it's nice to have the door open when you're
Fully
chatting
open,
and
yeah,
cooking.
yeah.
A fully open door is essential. So this little concertina's up, look, and it pulls out, makes a gate.
Is it magnet?
No,
Oh,
it's like a
two little-
slidey mechanism here thing. It's not brilliant because of the way the van's built. There's this drop step thing. So I've had to come across. So Tilly's already looked at burying her head in the gap.
That'll soon go,
I
won't it?
might move it to the back edge.
So it's flush with the edge at step here.
Cooker or something, so it's on the right
Yeah.
floor level. But
How's the chef?
hey,
Hey.
he is preparing our meal tonight.
I'll tell you what, it smells.
It's gonna be.
If you guys were here right now, you'd think, you know, that smells good. That
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it smells real nice.
Freshly squeezed lemon going into the
Ooh.
sauce.
I love a lemon. There's tea, folks. Fish, chips, peas, carrots, lemon, and I guess that's like tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
Wow. And that's thanks to this young lady here, the chef. Right, folks, I just want to give you a quick show of this torch quick. So what I'll do is I'll turn the lights off. I might be a little bit non-existent for a second, but bear with. All right, it's pitch dark in here, so I'm going to point you towards the back of the van. Doo-doo! So there you go. It's not really the brightest. That's the maximum it will do. There are stronger torches out there, but to be fair, for the size of it, which you guys can see, or what you saw earlier, it does pack a bit of punch, to be honest. So it has got different brightness settings. That's the lowest one, which, to be honest, yeah, it is quite low. Then there's a medium, and then there's a super bright. So there you go, that's the torch from Olight. There's a link in the description. Don't forget to enter by putting in the comments, #embrace it, if you would like the opportunity to win one. A winner will be picked at random using one of the generator things. Anyway, let's crack on with the night. I found a new movie on Netflix. It's called Night Agent. That can only mean one thing. Time for me to get the bed set up. Oh, we are on it now. We are on it. We're watching what I was telling you about earlier, something called The Night Agent on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, it is frigging brilliant. I think there's about 10 or 11 episodes. I'm on episode 6 at the minute, but wow, it is bloody awesome. Anyway, I'm going to finish watching this. I'm going to hit the sack. It is quite late, actually. I say late, it's about 9:30, 9:45, but I'm going to watch a couple of episodes of this, nod off, and I'll see you beautiful lot in the morning. Good night. Morning glampers. Excuse the hair. I slept a bit weirdly last night, but I was out like a light. Quite a piss poor morning this morning. Take a look at this. It's all misty, it's all foggy. It was peeing it down during the night. But I must admit, peeing it down through the night just sounded so relaxing on the van. And it really did send me out a little bit longer. But time for me to get up now. Time to have a coffee. The time's about 10 to 7, I think. And then we'll look at getting breakfast, and then we'll make our way home. It's been a weird one, this has. I was expecting a massive hike yesterday. With helping Brendan yesterday, took a bit longer than we thought, and then by the time we got here, it was just ridiculously late. Oh mate, it's all happening this morning in here. Grow what? Power in the toaster. And then I've got 3 eggs in there going. Oh, and I've made a brew. It is all happening in front of your eyes. 83% still. It's a whopper, this is. Love it. Right, ladies and gentleplums, this is a point in the video where I must say breakfast went down a treat as you saw me cooking it. Massive thanks to the legend himself for arriving. Look at him, rolling on over. Here we go. He's going to do the cool walk now. There we go. Go on, do the cool walk, man. Massive thanks to Brendan for coming on this camp with us. Pleasure. Gentleman as always. And Matty's Adventures, wherever he is. Massive thanks to Matt for attending as well. Oh, he's having a poo. Is he? He's having a shite. He's all right, he's wiped his ass, he's all right. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Take care, mate. The side of the car, he's like, see ya! Nice to be here. Anyway, guys, thanks ever so much for joining me on this one. Sorry it's been quite short and probably not that interesting for you guys, but it was a camp that I've quite enjoyed, to be honest. So from the Shropshire Hills, I bid thee goodbye. Stay safe, have a good week, and I'll see you on another adventure.